Hi there, this is the second part of this video. So the first one had the reading for this door, and this is gonna be the reading of the second door. So if that's the door that you picked, that's your reading. And let's see the message that is underneath it. So it says intuition, simple, complex. Words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. So always trust your intuition. If you're guided to this door, you might be very connected with your intuition, or you need to connect more with it. We're going to put here and start our reading. I chose those cards to do it. Those are the Ethereal Visions. So we're going to pick 3 cards here. I already feel this one. There's the message. Wow. Okay, so we have one here. Wow. Okay, so we got actually 4 cards in here, and I'm gonna use 4 because that's what it feels like. Oh, and the first one I forgot to turn. So here we have the 4 cards that we can use for this reading. The first one is the Queen of Swords. That's your first card. Then we have the Chariot. Then we have Justice reversed, and then we have Judgment. Okay, so those are the cards for this reading. And what I'm feeling here is you are very good following something that you need to do in the world. Like if there's something that you need to accomplish, if there's something that needs to be done, you're really good planning. You're really good going for what you want to accomplish. But there is something here that is holding you back. Is the reversed card, the Justice, that there might be something that you feel upset about. There's something that happened before that's still holding you back. And we're gonna go more through this, and we're gonna continue this reading. So I'm gonna use here the Work Your Light. So we already have 1 card here. Fill in this one. Ooh. Okay, I'm feeling 2 here too, so I'm gonna get those. They're all upside down, but those doesn't count as upside down, so let's gonna put it right. The first one that we got is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So most of the time we have this difficult with trusting where we're going, or feeling kind of lost, or maybe thinking we're going the wrong direction, especially here when there's something still upsetting you from the past. You don't trust yourself completely. You don't trust that the direction you're going is the right one. Even though you think that's the right one, sometimes you doubt yourself. And then I want to talk about this card in a moment. I'm going to talk about those. And this reading is all about intuition. You know, if you pick this pile, your intuition might be very strong, or it's something you need to work on a little bit better and trust yourself better, because you have it. You just don't trust it enough. And here it says, you go first, the universe will catch you. The leap. So you need to give the first step in the direction of going forward and trusting that you're in the right path. And stop doubting yourself, because here someone in the past might be very critical of you because of your intuition or this intuitive side, and make you be more logical. But the more you deny your intuition, the worse it's going to be for you. The intuition is your tool. It's your guidance, okay? So here it says trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So what is this feeling trying to tell you? What are you feeling right now? And then the card knows No, I left for last because it says waste, postpone, pause, and say no. Sometimes we have difficult to say no. Sometimes we agree to things because we want to please people or because we don't listen to ourselves. And sometimes we just have to say yes. So just listen to what you're feeling. And the most important message I feel in this group is, if you are feeling a no for something, but you feel you need to please someone or you have the obligation to go somewhere or do something, trust your intuition. Don't do it. Just go with your feeling. I'm feeling no, I shouldn't be in this place right now, so I'm gonna tell this person no. Or I feel I should be in this place, but nobody invited me, so I'm gonna go because I feel I should be there. I don't know, just you need to trust what you're feeling in the moment. That's gonna be your biggest, guidance at all. Okay, I don't know how other way to put it in words right now, but we're gonna go with those cards, and then I'll go to my charms. So we're gonna pick 2 of those cards here. 2 of those. Okay, I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling to leave this behind. So we're gonna do the charms first. That's what I'm feeling. See? Intuition. I was trying to force something because I want to do the card first, and it's saying no later. And I want to do first later. Okay, so we're going to listen to it. So here I have my charms, and we're going to pick some to do our reading here today. And let's see what we have. All right. So here we have the card Star. So don't lose faith. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. I'm going to put here because I feel it belongs to this door. Behind this door, there's a lot for you. You're going to be so connected to your true self, and you're going to listen to yourself so much more. Sometimes we have this difficult to listen to ourselves because we were trained to, like, this person has more power than me, and we give our power away. Or this person has more knowledge than me, or this person know better than me. And it's not true. I mean, you have your inner guidance. Each one of us has our own inner guidance. So you have another horse here. You have the Chariot, which already has a horse. So there's another horse guiding you in the direction there where you need to go, right? Horses are really powerful animals. They're very sensitive. They might help you with your intuition. We also have here a rabbit. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. And we have here 3 keys. Look at that. This door has about 3 keys. So it has this little one here. It has this medium one, which look more like a regular key. And this big one. So you have 3 keys here guiding you in this direction. So it's a time for you to learn to be honest with yourself, to be truth with yourself. I feel like there should be, like, be true to yourself somewhere here. I don't know if it's gonna be on this pile, maybe not, but just trust in yourself, trust in your path, trust where you're going, trust where you're being guided to. Don't doubt, even if it doesn't make any sense. I'll give you an example that I listened to a Brazilian podcast that I love very much. Her channel is Frequency of Love, and she says that whenever we do something that we're not supposed to, or we don't follow our intuition, things start going wrong, and you're gonna feel it. And when we stop listening to ourselves, you're gonna be lost or feeling lost. So we need to be honest to what we're feeling. And she says, if you're feeling like, I don't want to go to this place, or I don't want to go to this person, or whatever, you don't want to participate or go or do, you should be honest. Because if you're not honest with those people, if you say yes when you want to say no, you're not being dishonest just with them. You're being dishonest with yourself. So if you say yes and you want to go, great. If you say no, just say no. Sometimes you don't even need to explain yourself. You just have to say no. And if they don't like it, or if there's something about it, they will need to resolve with themselves, right? So this is the divine guidance putting you where exactly you need to be. Okay, so now we go to this guidance. What is the message here now? Please. Ooh. We got that. We got that. And I got one more here on the floor. Just a minute. There you go. Wow, we got this one on the first pile too. Okay, so we got what goes round comes round. What goes round comes around. So everything you give, you're going to receive. The second card is You Belong Here. And the third card is Thrift Shop Magic. So what I feel with those cards here is there is a sense that maybe you don't belong to this world that we live. You know, I'm going to put a little bit here down. Mostly because you don't feel that you fit in. You know, you have this intuition, you don't know what to do with it. And you feel like you're different and people don't understand you. But believe me, this is a gift that should be taken and should be used, and not just for you. This is a gift that the more you use it, it's going to be beneficial not just for you, but everyone around you and in the collective, because everything we do affects the collective. And that's when I get where I want to get with all this. So the more you do it, the more you're gonna feel you belong, right? And you're gonna feel connected to more people. So the thrift shop magic, I was saying the first pile is something that you don't want anymore, right? That doesn't serve you anymore. You give to the thrift shop, and then someone go there and give something that they don't need anymore, and suddenly you go there and get something that serves you at the right time, and that person finds something that serves them at the right time. So you're exchanging things without knowing. Sometimes you don't get exactly from the same person that you gave, but there is a collective, and that's not about clothes, okay? That's not about giving what you not use. I'm giving an example here to talk about something bigger, which is like we're all connected, you know? Everything we give, we're gonna receive. Everything we receive, we have something to give. So there's always an exchange. We're all connected. It doesn't matter how. That's why the intuition works perfectly. That's why you're going to be guided. Sometimes you're going to be in a place and you're going to have this urgent sense of like, get out of there. And you're like, well, it doesn't make any sense. Just get out of there. And then when you get out of there, the building falls down. Whatever. I'm giving a dramatic example here, but something like that, you know. Or I was talking about Paulina from Frequency of Love, and she gave an example that they were doing a meeting and she was feeling confused and they're not getting anywhere, and the guidance that she received was like, go do a picnic. And she's like, what? We need to finish this meeting and do what we need to do. And the guidance was, go do a picnic. And then she was a little bit accident, but she did it. And she said when they started doing the picnic, everything started flowing. And they could do the meeting and the picnic. And everything got flowing very well. So, I mean, something simple like that doesn't make any sense, right? And I have this meeting, I have this thing to resolve, but I'm going to stop and do a picnic? What is that? Or sometimes going to ask you like, go sleep, go rest, go for a walk, Go talk to this person. Sometimes very specific. So if you don't listen to this intuition in your head, some people does. They listen as a voice in their head. It's very specific. Some people, they receive messages in the world. So it's like you can open a book or watch something or someone tell you something, and there you go, there's your message. So it doesn't matter the way that you receive those things. You might receive from different channels. Sometimes you listen, sometimes it's on a sign on the road, I don't know, like it could be anywhere. Messages are in a music, they're everywhere. So just listen to your guidance, listen to your intuition, and most of all, it didn't show up here, but I feel I need to say, be honest with yourself, be true to yourself. That's what the spirituality is asking you right now. The more you do it, the better you're gonna feel, and the more things are gonna flow in your life. Okay, so I feel that's the reading for you guys. If you feel this will benefit someone, please share, comment here below, and give a like on this video, and I'll see you guys next.